Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. This is the 6 year box. It's been a minute, international break and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I had to take a little bit of a break while still watching the football. I must say, there's been a lot of stuff happening. This is the international roundup. Looking at all the internationals played, there's still some being played today. I think. When this is going out today, Wednesday, so there's still some internationals being played. So yeah, it is going to be interesting. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. Let's get cracking into it quickly. Um, let's get cracking into it quickly. We are gonna start from from what do you call it? From this incident, or what do you want to call it, diplomatic incident. It's got to do with sports. Nigeria taking on Libya. Nigeria was supposed to play Libya on Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday, and there was a lot of issue in terms of traveling for the Nigerian team. If you don't know the story, the Nigerian team was held at the airport. They were supposed to land in Benghazi where the game was going to be played, but the plane was diverted on descending. Just diverted to another airport, which is about, I think, about, I don't know, one something kilometers away. I can't even get into details. But the team was diverted there, and then they were stranded at the airport. The players were there for almost 15 hours. They couldn't get out of the stadium to go to their hotel. They couldn't get on the bus as well that was going to take them to Benghazi. There was a lot of the pilot has come out recently. Pilot of the flight said he asked them about 8 times about them landing, and he was told that he shouldn't land in Benghazi, that he should be diverted to another airport, which was not an international airport. It was not even safe in that airport. I think it was an abandoned airport as well. So, yeah, the question is, what are CAF going to do about this situation? This is not something that's new. Apparently, it's happened before. The question is, when does sport go too far? I know sometimes players dive, they roll on the ground, all that kind of stuff. And I know in African football, we've had this before, whereby clubs in the West Africa. I remember there was a club in Nigeria. I think it was can't remember which club it was. They played ASEC Mimosas, and the players were complaining of itchy stuff being poured onto them or something like that. There's been history in the terms of using. I'm going to put it the dark arts of. It's not even the dark arts of the game. It's just dark arts of of trying to poison or trying to destabilize the opponent. And yeah, it was very very sad uh, to watch this. And yeah, it was. I think it was a case of what the Nigerian team were going to do. The players refused to play the game, which was good, and then they flew back to Nigeria yesterday. And there's been a lot of back and forth. The Libyans have said Nigeria did it to them as well when they played Nigeria a week before last week. And yeah, the story about that was, yeah, they decided themselves that they landed in the wrong airport that the Nigerians gave them according to their itinerary, and that they were waiting at the airport for the Nigerians to come. The Nigerians provided security. They even provided a bus for them, which they refused to go on. They preferred to get their own bus. I know this is just all, I don't know, petty stuff in terms of, are we playing this game or not? Let's get this game out there and let's play this game of football. And it's just going crazy. And the Libyans are saying they're going to sue Nigeria for not playing the game. I don't know how they're going to do that. But I want CAF to step in with their big kawunis now and put the markers down and say, we don't want to be having this in African football. The fans don't deserve it, and the players surely don't deserve it. Most of these players give up, sacrifice a lot to represent their country, and they don't want to they don't want to be put through that. And the key thing is also this could have been very, very serious situation for the Nigerian team, because apparently the pilot said there was not enough petrol in fuel in the plane. The fuel he had was just for the plane to land in Benghazi. Because the plane was diverted, there could be a risk to the schedule and the plans in place for the plane. And it's just I wonder what the players would have been feeling in that abandoned airport. Anything could have happened. That country, we know, is not stable because of what's going on in Libya. And this is what CAF should look at. All those kind of countries that still want to play in the tournament, they have to be playing their games at a neighboring country where it's safer. I think that should be the rules for CAF. I think CAF should step in and do something. In terms of the game I think will be rescheduled. CAF has now announced a rescheduled date, but I know that game will be rescheduled. And at least we just pray that this kind of things don't happen again in Africa. And we're happy that the players go back to their respective clubs safe. That is football related, but let's go straight into some of the main headlines. I think the main one today is just this afternoon. England announced the new manager is Thomas Tuchel, former Chelsea manager, Dortmund and Bayern manager as well. My opinion is a good manager for the job. He's won titles before in club size. International football is a good thing, and this one, we'll see how he copes with the job. He's signed an 18-month contract to be the England manager, and we'll see what he can do. International management is different, as you know, from ordinary from the day-to-day business of football. Club football. So yeah, he's the man for the job for me. Some people have been saying that he needed an Englishman for the job, but for me, I think the best manager should go for the job, should be appointed for the job. We have a lot of stuff around us that are not even made in Britain or made in England. So I just think the best manager should always be available for these jobs, and that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. So, yeah, very, very happy. Me personally, very happy with the manager. I think he's a good manager for England. The problem is, can the players deliver on what he wants? So, yeah, that's in the international space. Also, international football. Let's just go to some of the results that was played over a couple of days now. And let's get into it. In the Nations League games played on Monday, I'm going to go some of the results. Azerbaijan 1, Slovakia 3, Georgia 0, Albania 1. I've been to Albania, very nice. Estonia 0, Sweden 3. Ukraine and Czechoslovakia played 1-1 in Group 2. Belgium 1 and France 2, Italy 4, Israel 1 in Group 3. We have Bosnia Herzegovina 0, Hungary 2, and then we got Germany 1, Netherlands 0. That one is a big game between the two big countries in that group. And then let's go to games played. Some of the games played on Tuesday, the 15th of October in Group A. Poland 3, Croatia 3, Scotland 0, Germany, Portugal 0, Kosovo 3, Cyprus 0, Lithuania 1, Bosnia 2, Romania 2, sorry, and you have Belarus 1, Luxembourg 1, Northern Ireland beating Bulgaria 5-0. That's a big, big result. We have Spain also beating Serbia by 3 goals to 0 in that group. Switzerland 2, Denmark 2 as well. In some of the games, international friendlies, that one was postponed within Vietnam. Friendlies, Hong Kong playing 3, beating Cambodia by 3 goals to 0. In the CAF African Cup of Nations, You have Comoros 1, Tunisia 1, you have Lesotho 2, Gabon, Lesotho 0, Gabon 2, Central African Republic losing by 4-0 to the Moroccans. In Group D, you have Rwanda 2, Benin 1, Libya and Nigeria. That's the game I was talking about earlier. That one was postponed due to the Nigerian team being delayed or being held at an airport. Some people are saying hostage. I think that's a bit too strong. I think it was just a case of the Libyans trying to play dirty tricks. You have Sudan 2 in Group 1, Ghana 0. That's a big defeat for the Ghanaians. I think they're bottom of their table now. They might not even qualify for the Nations Cup next year. You have Niger 0, Angola 1. And then in Group C, you have Chad 0, Zambia 1, Sierra Leone 1. Ivory Coast, the champions, losing to the Sierra Leoneans. You have Tanzania 2-0, Congo DR 2. You have Ethiopia 0, Guinea 3, and also Guinea-Bissau 0, Mali 0, and that's in Group I. And then Group K, South Sudan 1, Uganda 2, Congo 1, South Africa 1, and then that one ended. And then in Group 1, Malawi 0, Senegal 1. That is in the African Cup of Nations. This is the 6 box. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, share. This is the international roundup. And I think that's it really. Just looking at how the games been played in the international space. Premier League is back this weekend, and it's going to be West Ham against Tottenham. That's the game we're doing on Saturdays, an early morning kickoff. As you know, our adopted team on this channel is Tottenham. We're going to keep you posted with all the other results. It's going to be a preview tomorrow. We're looking at all the games tomorrow in the preview, and tomorrow also it's going to be the Footy Mad podcast that's going to be dropping tomorrow. So yeah, it's called this one is series 3, episode 3. I think this one is that will be dropping tomorrow, the Footy Mad podcast. And then on Friday we're gonna have it's tomorrow Friday. I'm losing my tracks now. Today is Wednesday. No, yeah, today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday. Then on Friday, doing the Premier League previews, looking at the games over the weekend. Thank you for watching. This is the International Roundup. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you very, very soon.